Alright, the last one didn't go very well, so we're going to try one more time. And rough. Last run, died at the mist monster because I healed the wrong person. Yay me. So we're going to be awoken in the night by a surprise attack. Turns out Rod betrayed us, his ally Fluke of Blight and Highland. Trying to use this as a setup to make him think the city-state broke their treaty. When clearly we were just sacrificed. If you're actually playing casually and you leave your tent instead of going to bed there, you can go to the right side and see soldiers hiding. The upcoming battle, if you choose the options and fight it 108 times, you can get the following black and white flashback in color. Here we're going to just unite in auto. Simple as that. And the cutscene. Next flashback, after we get the runes, you actually have to mash through it. Here, you don't have to hit any buttons. And 3 minutes 55 seconds currently. And now some more mashing. Victor and Flick find us floating in the water if we jumped off. Victor and Flick, recurring characters from the first game. They say they spotted our buddy, our other friend, but couldn't get to him. We'll see him later. And Flick and Victor take us to the fort, and we got some chores to do to earn our meal, so to speak. I don't have these boxes we're getting ready to move down pat yet, where you land and move to the middle of them so you can push two. Sometimes I can get it, sometimes I can't. Got it that time. Oh shit, damn it. Next we gotta grab some flint from the blacksmith. And boots from the item shop, storage. You're gonna take 3 there, we take 3 boots because we need them for equipment. Talk to the item shop, it's 1 box. They don't have any, so make sure you don't hit it twice. Now we gotta go to Ribe. Get flour there. I don't think I've ever gotten a battle there. Let me get the flour real quick. Just like that, we're back. Next, we gotta do the oil spills. You want to talk to him from the top right, so you don't have to move around them. Flick's room, the bottom right. I'll never get them perfect, but good enough. Yeah, we're trying to break us out. We gotta make sure we select option 2 twice. We don't want to attempt to break through their forces. Then when we're explaining stuff, we'll pick option 2 again. Time for another breakout again. This time should be successful. I mean, this time it will be successful. Shouldn't say should. "12 minutes, 19 seconds, we'll leave the fort." Of course, we get the fucking battle. Getting too lucky lately there, I guess. You gotta remember, select option 2 or 3 when they first throw the knife. That way it hits you and it ends all the extra dialogue choices. Just like that. We have some party swaps. We need to swap arenas with Ryu and then Jai with Bolgan. Damn it. Oh, we messed up the formation swap there. Time to go to the Mist Monster. Goal is to obviously not get any battles, it just takes more time. These guys are guarding the border. Rena's gonna have an adult, air quote, conversation and get us through. Gotta remember to grab the firewall and heal at the little pond. Left is always the correct choice in this area. As long as we don't take any damage, we're good. Saves us time having to heal. Okay, let's see. Arena, optimize. Left up X. Left up X. No. I messed up. Okay, let's see. So angry blow. Move medicine. Left up X. Should have Joe's boobs, so left up. Okay. Bolgan. Jizzo, medicine. Ellie. Medicine for firewall. Chris should have. I think that's right. Yeah, messing up the menuing sucks. Hopefully we don't heal the wrong person this time. What am I doing, bro? Alright, room, fire, flaming arrows, item, heal, arena, new, firewall, item, medicine, Ellie, angry blow. Healed the right people. Turn 3. Ruined. Flaming arrows. Attack. Medicine. Arena. Medicine. $19 minutes, 22 seconds. I don't know what happened with that menuing right there before the Mist Monster. I messed that all up. All we get here is a lot of mashing, nothing too important. Easy peasy. You can also fight Rad there if you select the other option. But pretty much we're branded as traitors and spies. All thanks to Rad, who was the actual traitor there. We're going to be rescued by Victor and Flick. We got to make sure we refuse to save Nanami 3 times. We can skip that whole area. She'll catch up with us later. And Victor to the rescue. They're also level 20, so as we run back down the mountain, we can just let everything go. Don't actually have to worry about not being able to escape. There we go. Fuse the saber 3 times. Like I said, she'll catch up with us. Equipment. Right down X. Right up X. Right up X. Just run back. Like I said, everything we can just let go, doesn't matter. Still be better not to get any fights at all. Still takes up time. And these let goes will add up to the amount of times we need to run away from fight to recruit Stallion later. Still don't want that many people though. Because I guarantee when we need to fight specific things, they're not going to show up. And we're back through. Back to the mercenary fort. Victor and Flick will kind of leave us alone, let us roam free. It's where you normally go and recruit some people around in the area. However, we are not. We're going to go to Toto. We got to talk to the innkeeper 17 times to get enough points, essentially, to progress the story. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Alright, we'll leave the village, come back in. It should trigger the next cutscene, if we did it right. And there we go. Pilika and her family is the ones who rescued Joey from the river. She's going to ask us to go to Muse and buy an amulet her dad had to pawn off because they're poor. So she gives us some money. It's not going to be enough, and we're going to make Joey pay for it so we can keep our own money. We also got to buy an escape rope as well. As we leave, we can just move directly to the left. We won't hit that person there. So for no battles here. Muse is surprisingly open now, but next time we come back, we won't be so lucky. Got the escape talisman we need as well. While we were gone, Luca came here and burned down this village. We're gonna meet Apple, which is a character from the first game as well. Go back to the mercenary fort, and then Victor and Flick are going to want us to go find Sai, who can repair their fire spears from the first game. It's the first place we need a specific battle. Hopefully we find it pretty quickly when we get there. We got lucky with some of these battles and actually attacking us. We gotta make sure we sharpen Ryu's weapon to 3. I'm working on it, SRD. Hashtag beat Zero's record. Working on it. I already failed one run. I healed the wrong person at the Mist Monster. But we're working on it, my friend. Oh, what am I doing? I got distracted reading chat. I've made it to the end game. Well, not the very end game. Like, I haven't made it to fighting Gordo yet. But I have got some practice on, you know, Green Hill area. Muse with Meklatov. Stuff like that. So I have got some practice. Kiba battle. Just the very end of the game, I've not got practice on there. Damn it. Screw it. I was gonna heal it then, change my mind. Come on, 3 slugs, 5 spiders. 3 slugs, 5 spiders, come on. Alright, 3 slugs. Let's go. $36 minutes, 30 seconds at the moment. And good enough. Come on, no battles. Damn it. Remember, select the correct option down here. Damn it, man. Fuck. Next up is the flick duel. Yeah, the Kiba War battle was something. I had a really good refugees the couple times I've made it there, so I haven't had a bad refugees yet, but I'm sure it'll happen. Like I said, we did one run already. We messed up at this monster because I accidentally killed the wrong person because I was distracted. Make sure we heal Ryu there. Next up is the flick duel. The farthest run I've made it, I did. I didn't have autosaves on, but I did save. Alright, let's see if we die here. Fuck. Come on, be it. 41 minutes, 53 seconds. That was like my worst flick duel ever. Oh shit. Scrolling on the notes messed up there. I will say, I've done quite a few runs. All the videos are on my YouTube, and the majority of all the runs, I always have bad Gilbert. However, I've only been able to get him a couple times. It's been alright. Here for everybody, we just want to end all of our turns. We're not going to do anything. Second battle, we will move down. Hopefully Flick is not in our way. Alright, let's go. I have been finding out where there are chances I might want save just so I can reload, but I've only saved a few times. I like to risk it for the biscuit. We got another turn, we'll end our turn, and that'll be it. Huh? Where you dying saves us, happen to do anything. Fire Spears are lethal this battle. Look at that. Fire Spears literally never work that good when you actually try to use them to win. When you don't need them, they work well. Of course, we're ready, Victor. You stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready, man. Come on, Flick, do not move below us. Of course you did. Flick, you piece of shit. Hopefully those fire spears will get Flick to move out of our way. There we go. I think that's the only second time Flick has moved below me since I started speedrunning the remasters. There we go. And they spawn right in the base. Exactly what we want. Who knows, SRD? Maybe I'll be Suikoden ready. We'll see. You want to make sure you go to the right side, otherwise you end up with an extra battle. Make sure you unite until he's the last one alive. It was too risky to not heal Xiaowie there, unfortunately. He only had 10 hit points. And we need our experience to be correct, because if it's not, it'll mess up our SIndar. We can't have it messing up our SIndar. We're going to escape the fort and head towards Toto, where we get our rune finally. We gotta remember not to use the kindness drops in our inventory. We need those when we get to the Cave of the Wind after the Star Dragon sword fight. We're gonna still get against medicine because I've had to use my medicine, so. Luckily, we've not to fight any of these. That is good. That is great. We're gonna make sure we recruit Hannah here. Pilika's family was the ones that guarded this little shrine, which is where Genkaku and Han Cunningham sealed the Bright Shield and Black Sword runes away. As a kid, I always wanted the black sword rune because, you know, all of its stuff is attacking stuff, and we always get the bright shield, which is the more support healing one. We're about to get another flashback. This one we actually have to mash through. There are dialogue boxes. We're trying to get to Muse, but here Muse is going to be locked up. Can't get in without an entry permit. So we can't meet up with Victor and Flick until we get the entry permit, which we will get after we help Alex with SIndar. This flashback showing everything from the time, obviously, that we were kids up until current point in time. I know there's some people that don't like these flashbacks. I actually think the flashbacks are cool. One of the last few times I watched Glance, he got through the SIndar at like 101. He's playing in the category where you can use turbo. We are not, so I don't expect to get 101, but hopefully within a few minutes of that at least. And we're back. Let's go. Our SIndar hasn't been too terrible in any of the runs. We've had some good ones, but we've had a lot of just average and slightly below average ones. Now we're going to attempt to get into Muse, and we'll meet back up with Nanami there, actually. Yeah, that was going to happen. I was trying to avoid that. Like I mentioned already, this is where they're going to tell us we need an entry permit. We just want to swap out reused medicine there, so he has actual medicine. Something shouldn't need to do, but like I said, I messed up on the I had to heal a few times, so. Alex thinks he found some treasure. He's gonna go to Muse, try to get some help. They'll laugh at him, and then he'll ask us for our help, or we will offer it. We're at the 1 hour and 1 hour 10-second mark now. I will tell you there's no way we'll make it to SIndar in less than a minute, so like I said, I just want to make it within a few minutes of 101. We'll see. No turbo takes longer than with turbo, so we're not expected to be exactly the same time as them. Alright, now we gotta leave Palika behind. Stupid pig. Here we go. Hopefully it's a good one. We are looking for 4 salamanders or 5 megawatt fight. That is exactly what we want. Come on, don't give us useless battles. You know what we need. Fuck. Come on. What am I doing, man? I've never messed that up before. Literally never messed that up. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Get the triangle plate. We gotta get the fire lizard. Come on, man. What is wrong with me? Might need to start using a new controller soon. Some of these buttons, man. Come on, 5 megawatts, 4 salamanders. Stop dicking me around. We got a little menu to do here. Alright, now we need that fight. It's not the fight we need. Come on, 4 salamanders, 5 megawatts. Don't be stingy. Go ahead and get chainmail now. We're approaching the too many battles in SIndar right now. Quite a few people would quit now. We're not going to quit though. We're going to keep going. Already picked the chainmail up, but don't gotta worry about that. We just need the one battle to jump Joey in levels. Come on, you pricks. We don't need 5 creepers. Come on. Alright, 5 megawatts, let's go. talking about. Okay. Alright, Xiao's where it needs to be. Wish it would have been quicker. We lost a lot of time there. Come on, let's go. Not be able to find the fight there cost us multiple minutes. Kill everybody but Jowie. Should be over right here. And you always get a spark orb there, which we can use to sell later, which we will need to. So once you hit the south window, you want about 13,700. Spark orb's really good to sell there. Alex isn't happy about the treasure because it's just a healing herb. Oh, I can't do it there, damn it. Come back to find Hilda is sick. It's weird that Gin never runs over here with us. Currently 1 hour, 11 minutes, 18 seconds. We're gonna run out and pick up that healing herb. Bet Alex thinks it's a priceless treasure now. Come on, look at the healing herb, you piece of shit. This will get us the entry permit to get into Muse. We will get arrested at first, though. And then we'll meet up with everybody and have our next big level jump shortly after that. We gotta attempt to pretend to be Alex, Hilda, and Pete. So Nanami has the bright idea to make Jowie try to be Pete, even though they could have went with Pillica and had a better chance. Obviously, they didn't believe the charade. We got a little scene between Ryu and Jowie about hopes and dreams, what they want to see happen, blah, blah, blah. Gotta make sure we put the fire lizard on Ryu, because we're gonna need him to die when we run into the Highland camp. We gotta drop Pillica off at the end with Leone. Make sure we don't go up the right side to the blacksmith, because we'll trigger the Clive Elza cutscene stuff. Don't want to do that. Done that on accident. Essentially, Victor's going to ask if they can take more people in. Jez is supposed to be our go-to guy. Then he's going to find some Unicorn Brigade, Highland Unicorn Brigade uniforms. Ask us to do something we shouldn't have to do, and he's going to ask us to go into the Highland camp. See how much provisions they have, which will determine what type of attack is going to occur. We're in, let's go. We're not going to take anybody with us. We do need to find a battle, preferably a rabbit, so we can get Ryu under 20 health. High enough level Jowie is so we can let people go. Come on, give us rabbit battle. Okay, here we go. I did that way Ryu doesn't. Oh, wait. Equipment. We don't want Ryu to keep blocking for Nanami in this upcoming fight. We just want Nanami to die. One hour, 22 minutes, 9 seconds. Our good buddy Nash up there from Suikoden 3. If I was going to borrow some supplies, I definitely wouldn't be asking to borrow some butter. Comes to Fike's worth, so it should be a quick and swift battle and not each. It's the only information Jez cares about. Jez don't care about nobody but Muse. We're going to hide out here. And Princess told clear. Doesn't care either. Obviously, fight even though he doesn't trigger him for mashing through all this dialogue. Here we go. Alright, Zhao is going to offer to stay back so we can escape. Second battle, we want Ryu to defend until Nanami dies, and this is where we're going to jump Ryu to level 55. There we go, level 55. We gotta remember to get a fire orb and Muse and equip it. We have forgotten before. Don't have to worry about fighting anything. We can let everything go pretty much for a while. First, we'll go to the town hall, not be able to talk to Annabelle. Then we'll go to the rune shop. We don't have to worry about triggering Clive and Ellis anymore. This is where Nanami very quickly tells him what happened. And Victor says he's going to show us a cool trick. Here's a cool trick. Currently 1 hour, 29 minutes, and 10 seconds. One of the reasons why nobody likes Jez. We'll leave. Have the option to sit with Nanami. We're not going to do that. Next stuff coming up. Once Nanami comes back in, because Jolly returned, is we got Joust and Hill stuff. Listen to the people that run these cities and towns argue with each other. Some want to help, some don't want to. Chick in there is Anita. She's one of the recruitable characters. However, we do not recruit her in any percent speed run. Victor says he'll get us in, but they don't even recognize Victor is. He's on a list, but they recognize Flick as soon as Flick walks up. Like I said, some want to help, others don't. Garuda until the Knights doesn't want to give the Knights. Thinks Highland's afraid of him, which they're not. Turns out to be a bad guy later. Tinto, Gustav from Tinto doesn't want to give up any of his army to help. Just master all this dialogue. That guy running in right now tells us they've broken through the border. And they plan to attack. This is where we find out if we're going to have a good Gilbert or not. I prefer to recruit Gilbert. Makes organizing the army later a lot easier. Because the notes are based on if you recruit Gilbert. And we have no control over that. Shortly we'll find out that Jowie agreed to betray Muse and us. Of course we're ready, Victor. The only thing we're going to do during this one, like every other one, is just end all of our turns. Ah, yeah, good one. That's what I'm talking about, Flick. Oh, not paying attention. Pretty good Gilbert there. It'd be better if the Matilda Knights just slaughtered everybody quickly too, but... eventually they will retreat and that'll be the end of the battle. After the events that are getting ready to happen to Muse go down, we got the next spot where a lot of runs in, and that'll be Tai Ho coming up. Should be only 2 more turns till they leave. Gilbert's murking them. Oh, there goes Flick. And Flick can't die in these war battles here because he's part of the storyline later. There goes Miklatov, which also can't die. He's part of the war stories, part of the main story later. There's Gilbert's people. It's in turn there accidentally waited. They're retreating, so we have 1 turn left and they'll be over. Damn, I did it again. One hour, 41 minutes, and 11 seconds. We're going to choose to go to bed, so let's anonymy. Let's see a pan over, see Joey talking to Cage, which is a character from the first game. So you can see they're plotting something. Why else would Highland let Joey go? There's another instance where we can do the same thing, and we see you can leave instead of going to bed, and you see Joey talking to Cage outside the town hall. We're going to attempt to go talk to Annabelle. She's supposed to tell us about Genkaku. Situation with the city, state, Highland, or whatever the case was. But she's going to tell us to come back later because she's busy. Gustav arguing with Lord Grand Mayor, saying he doesn't want to commit anybody to help, pretty much. Which we get to meet Gustav. Is it Gustav? Yes, we get to meet Gustav's daughter in the 3rd game. And Joey asks Nanami to watch out for Pilica. This is when he goes and meets up with Cage. Next up is we'll be headed to Coronet and Tai Ho. I will say I've had one run into Tai Ho because we only had enough. I messed up my money. We only had enough for one go at it because I bribed in SIndar and it was too much money. Every other Tai Ho we've won pretty well, so knock on wood, hopefully it stays the same. Come on, master the dialogue. Nobody's on the streets, so I don't have to worry about running into any of those stupid people that keep getting in my way. This guy tells us our friend's already back there. Turns out it's Joey. Here to kill Annabelle. It's still funny to me that when Joey drops his guard and she attacks there, like, she's a seasoned fighter, you would think. And she still gets stabbed by Joey somehow. Because it sounds like she throws the glass at Joey. And Jez blames us. Highlands broke through the town because the gates were open. So you can see how everything just kind of falls in place with Joey and Cage and Highland there. We gotta go back to the inn and get Pilica. But you gotta remember, we're level 55, so we don't have to fight any of these people. One battle's not bad either. One battle's pretty good there. The only time we can't run is when we get the commander guy too, so. Alright, we gotta go to the southwest docks. so they can tell us there's no boats going out. Back to the inn to meet Rena, Ellie, and Bolgan. And they just give us a little quick rundown of what they've been up to. And we tell them what we've been up to. Alright. Time for Tai Ho. The bad thing is you have to do 2 Tai Hos in this game. This Tai Ho is just to get us across the south window. Well, Couscous, and then we go to south window. I think it's Couscous. Sweet, we won double. Let's go. Excellent Tai Ho. 1 hour, 51 minutes, 31 seconds. Not only did we win, we got paid double. I do not think Ellie's magic is high enough. We want her to have 60. I didn't see it there well, but I don't think it was 60. Tai Ho and Yamku are returning characters from the first game, as well as Sheena right there. Next big thing we have coming up is Cave of the Wind and North Window stuff. Wrong button. We're supposed to pick option 2 there. Now we need to sell stuff because we need 13,700 after this little bit of dialogue in the end. Now we'll go to the armor person. Sell. Victor. Good enough. Yeah. We are good. Pick up the friendship rune. We need to look for Ellie's magic when we get back to the end, because she's going to join us for the trip to North Window. Good old Freed. Little neck lord scene. Yeah, her magic is 55. That is dumb. So stupid, man. Thanks to that started speedrunning, I've only had her magic at 60 once. Cave of the End, we've had some issues with moving the rocks to the right spot. In Cave of the Wind, you want to go mostly right, unlike the Mist Monster area. We don't have to beat the Star Dragon Sword in battle either. We're just going to auto till we die. Which is why we have the Fire Lizard on, because it can't kill us, really. We essentially have to keep attacking and kill ourselves for the most part. You gotta remember to pick up the blue gate, which is now called the pale gate in the translation, and the 3000 potch. First boulder. No! We barely made it through there, almost fucked up. Block the air. Move up. Block the air. Alright, this is the one that always makes me mess up. Almost messed up there, damn. Alright, we're gonna put con, then we have some menuing. Just very small minor menuing. Gotta unequip the wooden shield from free. Give him the, I think it is. Yeah. Unequip wooden shield, give him. Like I said, we're going to auto till we lose. This menu swap is for the Abomination fight. sword can't kill us, that's why we have the fire lizard. We're gonna kill ourselves. I wanna kill free, damn it. There we go. I need you to die, Freed. I died before Freed, that's crazy. 2 hours, 5 minutes, 24 seconds for the Star Dragon sword. Alright, now we go back to North Window to try to avenge or kill Necklord. Oh, we can heal when we go in there. We gotta use the drops of kindness on Freed, Victor, Khan, and me. We gotta also pick up the fire orb in here too. There are secret rooms where you can get extra items and stuff like that. You can get a darkness orb in here if you do a certain puzzle thing a different way. There's a second secret room as well. I usually well, you don't get those in speedruns. When I do this casually, I always pick up everything I need. Well, everything that's available. You can see there's a second door right there in the middle. Same thing in the room with the torches. Also in the middle. It's kind of crazy how cool the castle looks when it's Necklord's castle, but when it becomes our base, we lose all these extra decorations. It's kind of crazy. Mash the dialogue so we can get to the fight. Horse and Necklord running away. I've made it here before and forgot that I didn't have the fire rune on before, so that has happened. Explosion, defend, attack, firewall, shield shift, resurrection, exorcism. Bam, bam. We put medicine on Victor earlier in case we have to medicine free. Of course, Victor misses like an idiot. Okay, runes, fire, dancing flames, medicine, freed. Item, firewall. Yes, attack the hero. Don't attack anybody else. Two hours, 10 minutes, and about 40 seconds, I think is what it was. Telling us about how South Window was defeated by Highland because he agreed to, Lord Grandmere agreed to surrender. About to head to Radit Town, try to recruit Shu. Not taking anyone else. We got a duel with Amada coming up, which there's absolutely no way we should lose to him. We're too high a level. You gotta be kidding me, man. Lots of butt mashing. Shu's my favorite character of all video games, all time. Just always thought Shu was cool. Here comes the Amada duel as soon as we get to the bridge. Alright, here we go. Amada duel, let's go. Ain't nobody worried about Amada. Now back to the castle. Back to the castle. Yes. Sorry about that. Couldn't see the TV from the bathroom. Had to try to take the bathroom break. It's supposed to be around a minute 40 break here, but apparently not. Wasted multiple seconds there. Always says to move left, repair itself / bright shield, and I've never got to work. Messing up my troops for sure. Next big boss fight coming up is the pest rat. Two hours, 27 minutes, 20 seconds. Lick not appears. Gotta give us our little buddy Luke, our new ally. Returning character from the first game, also in the third game. Okay. Getting ready to go to Two River and deal with the Two River situation. Two River, Ridley, Chaco. Hit the wrong button mashing. Alright, now we gotta have another duel with Amada. We will, of course, do our party shit first. This is where we're going to recruit Adlai as well. After this duel with Amada, we go to South Window, we buy 4 lightning crystals, attach all those, recruit Adlai, takes us automatically back to the castle. Damn it. Okay, I was gonna say. Thought I messed up there too. Stupid people walking in front of me. by 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Catch lightning tree left hand. Ellie right hand. Luke left hand. Fine with the party people we got. Let's go. In case we need to sell that later on. We're going to do the chase with Chaco first. Fuck out of my way, you stupid girl. Oh, man. Just master all this dialogue. Ridley thinks Lord Mackay is betraying him, but he's not. This is where we head into the sewers for the pest rat fight. Because they're not going to let us into the Cobalt Village. Cobalt District, whatever you want to call it. Chase him twice. Areas like this I go through and pick up all the different treasure you can get. But we will not be doing that in this, that's for sure. Ah, fuck. Wrong way. Wanna go down. That takes us to recruit somebody. We're almost there. Oh, it's if she has the Bolt of Wrath. She doesn't. That was close. Come on. Are you kidding me, bro? That's messed up. Maybe I should have healed. Damn it. Damn it. Well, until next time, I will catch you guys later.